It's Amanda, and today I am going to show you our bedroom makeover. Hey everybody, it's Amanda, and if you haven't realized it, I've been away for a little while from YouTube because I've been really busy. First I was sick for a little while, not COVID guys, just some other things. And then after that, we've been hugely busy trying to get our house cleaned up because we wanted to do some updates to it. And one of the rooms that we did was my bedroom. And I thought I would show you the updates that we did because my bedroom honestly turned out to be my favorite room that we updated in the whole house. And I'm gonna show you the other rooms too. But we did so little in here and spent so little, but it made the most drastic change. I don't have any before pictures, I'm sorry, but trust me, it wasn't that great. If you've seen my other videos, you've probably seen we used to have green walls, and it's just, I don't know, it's just kind of basic, but I'm gonna show you what it looks like now, and I wanna talk to you about the way that we did spend our money, and maybe it'll help you if you have just a little bit of money to spend to update your bedroom as well. So here we go. I'm gonna show you the full look. Okay, so here is the bedroom. Now the one little detriment that you have here is it's backlit. So the light is coming from the windows there. So you can't see how bright and beautiful it actually is. So I'm gonna try to get a little closer so you can see maybe a little bit better what it looks like. So here is the bedding, and over here is one of my many bookshelves. I have many bookshelves in this house. That's Rick's office, his dresser, and we get back to the curtains and the bedding. So here's the deal. This bedding is bedding that I got many years ago for free. Well, I should say several years. It wasn't really many, but gotta be like 3 or 4 years ago from Burke's. And I'd done a video for them, and I mentioned in the video the next thing that I was going to buy was this bed set, and they just sent it to me for free. And so that was really nice of them, and I still have it, and I love it. And over the years I'd gotten this bed skirt, because it didn't come with a bed skirt, at a thrift store for just a couple of dollars, and so I added that. Well, 2 of the things that I bought to kind of help with the update were these pillows. So these 2 pillows back here were part of a set. They came together and they were $19.99 for the set, and I got those at, guess where? Burke's. That's where I actually got it from. But this pillow right here was probably the first major purchase that I got for updating the room, and it was $20 all by itself, and Rick was like, $20 for a pillow? And I was like, but this pillow will make the whole difference. Tell me in the comments if you think that it does. But that pillow I actually got from Lowe's. I did not know that Lowe's had decor items, and we were just walking around and I saw it and I was like, I must have that pillow. It makes the biggest difference with the bedding, and it just makes it look totally different. What I'd like to do is I'd like to get 3 king size pillows, just like white ones, to go in the back to really kind of prop it up. But you know, that's down the road. But so far I'd only spent like $40 on updates, not including the bed skirt that I've actually had for a little while now. Another thing that I got that is one of my favorite things in this room, and again, it doesn't really do it justice on camera because I can't quite show you how it looks in the room with the camera, but right here I have this one picture, and I just feel like just having the one picture with a little bit of color on these walls, which are antique white, which by the way, we painted those. This color is antique white. We got it at Walmart. It's the Kills paint. And it did, let me tell you something, this paint, it probably took 4 or 5 coats over that green just to make sure we had enough coats to cover it. But it looks really good now that it's done. And this picture, believe it or not, it's such a pretty picture. I'm gonna get close so you can see it. I love it so much. And you guys, I got it for $15 at Dollar General. That's right, Dollar General. I love this picture. And I actually originally had bought it for my bathroom, which is over there. We'll talk about that another time. But once I got it in here and I saw it with the bedding, I was like, I think that's gonna look really good with the bedding. And it does. I'm telling you, this place looks like a hotel room. It's just so calming and peaceful. I absolutely love it. Curtains, which it's so hard to get a good shot of them because, let me see if I can get one over here. You can kind of see the curtains from this angle, but because they are backlit, it's really hard to see what they are. But let me look at right up against this wall. You can see the sheer that I have right here. It's kind of a linen look. And this sheer I got from Walmart. And then this curtain here is like a taupe color. And I also got it from Walmart. And you'll notice up at the top here, I have this finial on the end of a little curtain rod. And I got that from Walmart as well. You can probably see the color mix right up in here, probably the best. But anyway, so I wanted to have, these are actually blackout curtains. Now they don't black it out completely, but if I were to shut this, I mean, even in the midst of a bright day, it really makes it quite dark in here, believe it or not. The camera actually picks up more light than I think you get in real life. So it really makes it nice and dark in here, which works really well for us in our household, just to make sure that, you know, we can get enough sleep with the weird hours that we keep. So, so anyway, the curtain rods themselves were only like $6, $7, something like that. And then the sheer panels were about $10 each. And then these blackout curtains, each panel was, I believe, $15. Overall, the entire setup was like $60 for both sets of curtains, but I mean, that really was very reasonable for us. So one of the major things that we did that didn't cost anything was we actually moved our bed. Now our bed used to actually be on this wall because we like to look out the windows, but I knew that it would look better in the room positioned this way if the bed was between the two windows. And it looks so much nicer, you guys. Not to mention, we used to have blinds here and the blinds were so ugly. I'm so glad we got rid of them. And so both of those changes didn't cost anything at all. The paint, by the way, this took 1.5 gallons of the Antique White Kills paint to cover this whole room. And I had a white trim. You can see it here on the doorway that I used from painting my dining room, and I used it in trim in other rooms that we've done in the past. So I didn't have to really buy a whole nother gallon of it, but it was Valspar 2000. And let me tell you something, that is amazing paint. That covers so quickly. So we did go ahead and paint all the trim in white, and I really just think the antique white with the white is just a kind of a calming color mix. This is a barn quilt that a friend of mine did. That's our picnic basket, and we keep quilts in here. Another thing that we did was we changed out all of the doorknobs and the hinges. They were a bright gold, and I changed out all of the outlet covers and light fixture covers so that they would coordinate. Also, I spray painted down here on the carpet. You can see that I spray painted the vent covers so that they would match as well. So everything matches. The spray paint cost about $6, and the matching knobs, I had actually bought those last year, and I'm trying to remember the price. I think it was about $15 for each one. But I honestly can't remember. We did get them from Lowe's, and they weren't terribly expensive. The one thing is we do have multiple doors in this room. This door, we had to buy the doorknob and hinges. That door, we had to buy doorknob and hinges. That door, we had to buy doorknob and hinges. In our bathroom, there is a linen closet that needed doorknob and hinges. And my husband's office actually has a lock on it because we do ministry and wanted to keep private information in there. So there are hinges that we paid for, but we couldn't find this matching lock, so we actually spray painted this doorknob, and I actually think it turned out really nicely. We've actually done it before, and this doorknob doesn't get as much use as some of the other doorknobs in the house, so I actually think the spray paint will last a good long while, but at least it coordinates, and it was one less thing that we had to do. So anyway, this is our little bedroom makeover, and it's very cozy in here. It really does. I wish I was a super camera person and you could see, but I'm telling you, the colors are so calming and soothing, and it really feels honestly like a hotel room. And I just think it's literally everything that we could have wanted in a room, and I'm so glad that we got it without spending too much money. So everything looks really nice in here. $60 on the curtains, $40 on pillows. That right there is $100, $15 on the picture, another $6 on the spray paint that we use, so that's $121. We had 1, 2, 3 doorknobs that we paid $15 for, so that's $45, so that's $165. We had 1.5 gallons of paint, well, so you'd pay for 2 gallons, that's another $40. So that's like $200 right there. And then we did have a little bit of leftover white, but you know, like I said, we already had that on hand, so I won't count that. But we spent literally about $200 all in total, and I think everything looks amazing. I really wish you could see the difference, but this is our room and I'm just really super proud of it. I know I just like messed up the bed. Just ignore that the bed isn't, you know, not wrinkled. But it's so pretty and I love it. I love my favorite part, my absolute favorite part is this picture. Good job, Dollar General. Can I just say that? Good job, Dollar General. My husband's favorite part, the curtains. He loves the curtains, and to that I will say good job, Walmart. And I also like the Lowe's pillow too. It's all really good, and I'm just really glad to have a refreshed bedroom. So anyway, I just thought I would take a little time and show you some of the projects that we've been working on around the house, and you know, try to make it look nice but not spend too much money. So if you have, you know, a little bit, and this summer maybe you want to do some little projects that might give you some ideas and some inspiration. I would have personally never thought to go to Lowe's and get anything. I would have never really thought to go to Dollar General and get anything, but I think that, you know, it's worked out really well for us. And Frank, and the spray paint thing, let me tell you, if you have some things that are metal and that you just kind of want to match their color, definitely try the spray paint. This is oil rubbed bronze, but there are a lot of great colors out there. Don't be afraid of it at all. So anyway, I hope you guys like this little tour. I'm gonna try to show you the other rooms we've worked on, because we worked on my bathroom, our kitchen, our dining room. They're all still kind of a work in progress because we actually have a lot of other updates coming. For instance, up here, you can't tell, we have popcorn ceiling. And I have already scheduled Paul Green, my husband's good friend, to come in. He actually has a drywall business, and he is going to be doing our popcorn ceiling. And I've already bought new light fixtures, but we're waiting till we do the popcorn ceiling first before that goes so that'll be on like another update video. But we have lots of things happening here in the next few weeks, and I'm gonna try to keep you updated on that. So I just love this room. Look how pretty that is, right? Ah, I wish I could really capture it on film. It's so nice. I'm so happy here. All right, I hope you all have a great day. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.